stream is online. Hello, hello.
Hello.
No slurs. Or slurs. I mean, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna do a little shilling, I think.
Misfit, do you think we can exchange freighters? I mean, we can preload one freighter.
I think that, no, I think the cliff is too much of a fucking nightmare to expect people to deal with.
What do you mean?
I mean, the cliff is a fucking nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, but you can jump out of the source.
Yeah.
I guess.
Not only that you can jump out of the source, I also placed EMG today, so you can climb up. And not only that, you don't have to climb up because you can just change freighter.
I mean, do what you want.
You can leave your burn.
If you want to do that, then we can do that. Like, it's fine.
I'm just asking if it's too much. Yeah.
It's probably too complicated. Thanks for the containers. Yeah.
No, it's not all. Don't leave me.
I know. No, it's not all.
Oh. Invite to squad.
I locked myself in.
Near doesn't listen to us.
Oh.
Poor soul.
Oh no.
And it looks like Sidekick Penguin is joining us. If somebody wants to welcome them.
Yeah, welcome him. He is a good lodger man.
Hello, Sidekick.
Hello.
How's it going, mate?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
That was cool.
Looking to help group or?
Also, you can ask.
At Field Alpha. Just need people to come pick it up. Thank you.
We'll copy that. I think we're short a. Oh, we actually have someone coming. We have Poop Dealer on the way, I think. So.
Thank you.
Tom.
Yeah.
Serve me.
Yeah, I need to stack first. Didn't do the cleanest of jobs.
Oh, sauce can be restocked later.
Oh, Alpha. It said Field Alpha. It's the one just north of the relic.
Yeah, what's up, Misfit?
Oh, no, it's just letting Poop know what field and local.
Alright, we got three crates worth of sauce stock.
I don't know. I feel weird. I feel weird shilling the channel. I'm not gonna shill the channel. It feels a little too. How do you say it? I don't know if it's narcissistic. I think narcissistic is probably the word. I don't know. And, Poop, you know about the, tech materials, right?
You hate this screen.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Also, yeah, someone's audio is leaking again.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Oh my god! Okay, Meow, it's gonna take a sec.
It's okay.
The crane sucks.
I'm leaving an extra flatbed here with an empty container on it. I need to go do some stuff, but I'll be back.
Okay, copy that. Thanks for the help. Oh, that's fine. Did I just hear a boat?
Yeah, that's Meow.
Oh, okay. on.
Inside I have a crane for you to fix.
I think near side had died.
Oh no.
Or at least isn't in a squad.
Yeah, he isn't in squad, and he's muted and deafened in Discord.
Oh, maybe they're just like talking in another squad or something, like organizing.
What?
Oh, he was going for the cheese slips.
Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, going for the G-subs, probably talking to Cronus Winter and WLL.
Speaking of which, I need to do a very quick hauler at CRD Mans.
We go on drive forklift. Currently.
Okay. Boat. Boat, boat, boat. Just need to. That doesn't make the unread marker go away. Marker's red. Oh.
Did we check the APC yet, or not?
APC is Proto.
So Proto?
Yeah.
Okay.
RPG Gemini AC is also Proto from a couple hours ago.
Wait, so it was APC versus Gemini?
No. We have APC and Gemini. APC was last deck.
So APCs are tech now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we're taking Gemini.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was asking, was if we had fully teched the APC yet.
Yeah, we did. But we still have
Okay.
lots of proto kits.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to rest armats, you can just make use of BMATs.
Are we on sledge tier as well? For aluminum.
Let me check CRD real quick.
Nate, how good are you at parking cranes? at the cliffs.
Me?
Yeah.
I had it. They're in a good spot. If they got moved, they're probably. I don't know.
I have one. I was trying to move one because every time you jumped out of it, you fell into the sea, but cannot get
Oh.
it back.
Which one is it?
The middle one.
On the pickup or drop off?
Pickup. No, drop off. Yeah, the empties.
Yeah, so we're prototyping ISG right now, and MG pillboxes and sledgehammers will be auto tech.
Alrighty.
We should probably, assuming that sledgehammers are auto tech, we should probably get ready for sledgehammers when they will be ready.
I would have laughed if you just like levitated your way over to the ocean.
Yes, that was what that crane was doing constantly.
Okay, we need to stop moving cranes. Like, I'm just gonna, like, at this point, I'm, like, half convinced I'm just gonna shoot every single crane to disable it so it never moves again. Like, just... They're in a spot that works, we keep fucking with them, and then it just makes it worse. Like...
Yep, sounds about right.
Like, actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna physically go and I'm gonna swap fuel in every single crane. And they need to stop moving, because it's just... Like, I feel like that, yes, that might be a little control freaky, but also, like, old dead ass, like, they just keep getting moved and fucked with, and it's not productive.
Wait, that's what it is.
Not, I guess productive is not the right word, but
It's annoying.
yeah. There we go. No more fuel in the cranes.
Yeah, but you can still be undeployed.
Misfit, you are playing with a flame right here.
What's up?
Because some of the cranes are on cliff, they wiggle a lot if you deploy them, and that can send them somewhere. So you will have to move them a bit.
Yeah, they're already all deployed. They're all good to go.
No, what
Like,
I mean
if
is,
they don't
even if they are deployed, they can move by themselves.
and if they move, but I mean, do they? I've never seen that happen.
I've seen it happen a lot.
Okay, well, if it happens, it
Did
happens.
you get?
But I'd rather cross that bridge when we get to it than just like constantly have to fight the cranes
Okay.
because they're put in like weird spots that then throw our drivers into the
Oh.
sea. You know?
Quadratic joined yesterday. Haven't seen him in a while.
Nope. That's not 3.
Kronos is a legend.
What happened?
Kronos is a legend.
Oh yeah, he's bringing us like an entire fucking container of what's it?
Containers?
Oh no, also an entire container of G-subs. So.
Oh yeah, that as well. Also, I talked to Sidekick Penguin, and he said that he'll be happy to supply constantly our base with G-subs.
Nice.
I'm not sure how much he will supply, but he said that he will. Not now, but he will. I mean, on a regular basis. We are good on that.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
I mean, it makes sense, so I'm not gonna bitch and moan about it, but motherfucker.
Oh. Oh.
Time for weird questions. What vegetable do you prefer? Tomatoes?
Hey, I never thought of I heard doubles.
Carrots?
Terrible.
Or
I am a fat ass, so my answer is gonna be potatoes.
I have
potatoes?
returned.
Hello, Nick.
Welcome back, nearsighted.
Welcome back.
You want to hear about a really funny experience?
No.
What's up?
Did you just
Yeah,
made an essay more than 500 words?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello, phone. How are
No,
you?
so I just came back from the WL squad. In the WL squad, like a new player who wanted to join WL joined and was talking about like, have you guys seen the new port? There's a bunch of stuff they're doing that I really don't like. And I was just sitting there, like everybody was just sitting there silently. At the end of it, there's just silence. The guy's like, "Hello," I'm like, "Should I tell him? Should you tell him?"
Amazing.
It was just misunderstanding because the guy was like, I don't like how they do tech and blah blah blah, and like I don't understand why. And I was like explaining like, okay, so that the rubber band tech system's back, so we need to feed it to CRD, and
Wait.
the truck is always watched, and
Wait,
it can be
are they
squad
the
locked on like
are they the
Blah.
dickless Craven who stole our fucking truck?
No, they're not. I would
They
supremely
bricks-
doubt it. Like, it
bricks.
was just all funny stuff. Like I wish they would add garrisons because all they have is tier 1 walls and pillboxes.
Oh,
and
we're about to get. Oh, motherfucker, it's damaged. We're about
we
to
have
get.
tier 2 walls.
Yeah, we teched it, so I'm gonna upgrade. While I'm in.
I don't think we
that'd be
need
so
the Northern
good.
Worlds.
Oh,
we
we
do.
can finally get rid of all the box blueprints around. So
Oh yeah, I shoot them with pistols, but like it's gonna be good to have the tier 2 walls because they're really just more for like organization and defining the boundaries of the port than they are for
Yeah.
defenses. But they double as defenses because it's hard as shit to get through them. You got to bring 3 HEs, which as a partisan is most of your weight allowance. So, you know,
Yeah.
to seriously
Isn't
threaten the
it
port, you'd have
6?
to have a.
You have to have a
Is it
gang.
6?
meanwhile, with
I think actually, yeah,
no,
it is
no,
6.
tier 1 is 3, tier 2 is 6.
Yeah, tier 2 is 6. I was thinking tier 1. So
tier 1 is a vehicle. So
Tier one is a fast truck.
no, tier 1 is just a truck. Love tapping
mate,
it.
we got a.
Yep, I see him.
I see that you see him. How about that?
Tom, can you unload me?
No tech yet, poop. No tech yet.
You didn't actually say that in squad. You just made weird noises.
Copy
No.
that.
You cut out.
No, I switched to
Oh.
local just because I don't want to
I
inconvenience
see.
everyone. Are we making sure the Scroopus are dropping tech in the crane?
You have to ask the boss.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Poop Dealer because the
you
scrooper,
the boss.
the one scrooper,
You the boss.
is not in squad right now. But I'll be over there in a second, so just
Okay, yeah,
actually don't worry about it. I'm
yeah.
gonna catch a ride with Poop Dealer and go scrooping.
You got
Oh,
like
hi,
a.
sidekick. How you doing?
Hello.
I see you are now in honk.
Yep.
I'm just remembering. Was it Russ that was like asking if Honk was like a real squad or something?
Yeah, it was Rust.
That was,
The
that was,
honk
that
mace.
was fucking hilarious.
Mate, the crane we had shenanigans with is too far from the cliff.
I mean, you might just have to have trucks drive closer then, because that was the only spot it would deploy now. So
Trucks, no, both.
Oh yeah, can somebody take a minute to defuel all the cliff cranes so they don't move again every night? As less likely? Okay.
wait until
I sense that there was a discussion about this when I was gone.
Yes.
Oh, we have a helper.
Yes,
we have a helper.
I had a problem,
Hey, are you looking to help out?
and then made it her problem.
Okay.
No, I made it.
Give me
Mate's
just a second.
problem.
Hold on, I have to mute Discord because they're hollering.
No,
You
basically,
made it
we
her
have
problem?
one. Yes. No.
Sorry, they were terrible puns. What? Sorry, are you looking to help out with scrooping? Okay, cool, good shit. Let me get you a squad invite real quick, and 1 second. Hey, Near, you said you're heading out to the fields, right?
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna wait for a pickup from Poop Dealer.
Okay. There's actually so we have someone here who just popped up to or popped in to help with us with the flatbed. So get over here.
On my way.
I can go run those G-subs around to all our bases and stuff since I'm in the Sisyphus. As soon as I come back with this last load of.
Okay, and Slav, I'm gonna have Nearsighted who's actually heading out to the fields right now. They're also kind of like herding the cats on the scrooper side of things. So they'll be able to let you know where we're scrooping because I actually have no idea right now. But they should be here in a second. So.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Oh, I was upgrading. Oh, I needed.
I think our northernmost wall is not required.
Yes, it is.
I would still build it because it kind of helps define the boundaries of the port. Like I think it's good.
I mean, we could store more scrope.
No, I mean, no, that's gonna be interfering too much. Let's
Do
not.
we need something stacked in the bunker base or the encampment?
Also, received a suggestion to use a resource container as the TechMat store. How do we feel about that? It's harder to steal is the theory, because it's the combination of it doesn't show on the map, and it has a pull time, so you can't just like yoink it, especially if you damage it. So
no,
it's packaged.
you can yoink it.
We can what we're gonna do, I think today, maybe we can do that overnight, but today my pants are probably going to be the primary TechMat store.
Near you can't squad lock it.
It's true. You can't squad lock it, but the idea is that the pull time means that it's extremely conspicuous to pull from. I will say your pants make me a little nervous, Misfit, just because if you get disconnected and DevMan decides fuck you, you don't get a sleeper, those go poof.
When I say pants, I mean like there and then like the crane. So
maybe your squad lock your crane that you sit in most of the time.
Let me get these. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, Nearsighted, you have your own truck. Can you then maybe try fix the crane first?
We need. I thought Nero was heading out with us, Loth.
I'll go and wiggle out the crane.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the scrap field.
Okay.
I want to see what's fucked with the crane, but I was gonna go to the field. Let's see here.
There.
How many checkpoints did that guy steal this morning?
90.
90.
So Conway, you're a little quiet.
It's probably because my mic's a little bit far away.
Poop Dealer, which field are we scrapping right now? Looks like it's field Alpha.
Cool.
Okay, yep.
Oh, alright, well, we'll see you in a bit, Aaron, if you're hopping on.
Captain, can I help you?
Hey, Thumb.
Yeah.
You wanna check this position?
Oh yeah, that's better. Gonna go mental. Hashtag soon, but
I'm still so amused by the whole like, not a rant, but like just talking about like this stuff that like you don't like about Chorizo, and then I'm just fucking sitting there going like
Hold on, what don't they like about Chorizo?
No, a lot, like I said, a lot of it was just like misunderstanding stuff, like how are we guarding the tech or why are we gathering the tech? That's not necessary because they did sausage 3 wars ago when the tech mechanics were different, right? And like stuff like that, or like why do they only have pillboxes? You were only here on day 0 when we didn't have the BMATs to build bunkers. We have bunkers now,
We didn't have time. We didn't have manpower.
We didn't have
Yeah.
manpower or BMATs. The
don't
main
have
constraint was actually
manpower.
BMATs.
I
Anyway.
mean,
Okay.
you can complain about everything.
Oh,
like,
hi,
remember
Pillow,
those
hi, Pillow.
guys
No,
Follow
we
me, follow me.
already talked about that. Like
who
you
showed
know,
up? Who showed up at the bunker that were?
Hey, so I've got only like 70 here. 1 second. Da, 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 da. And I was gonna ask, is there like a tech runner squad that you would be able to invite me to? Because I'm thinking, since we had somebody steal our tech overnight, I'm thinking what we can do. We've been just storing it in a truck. I'm thinking we squad lock that truck to whatever the tech runner squad is, just to make it a little harder for it to walk away. For overnight stuff. Would that make sense to you, or? Okay. Would it be is that open, or can I get an invite and I'll just squad lock it? Okay, cool. I will probably do that then, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, or like my other option was like inviting every single tech runner to like Chorizo squad or something, but like I figure that might just be more trouble than it's worth, you know? But I don't know.
wanted to put storm cannon platforms between the 69th base and their base. And what ended up happening was 69th was just like, we don't want it, you take it. And Rhodes is like, okay, but I'm rebuilding a storm cannon base. I can't build your base too. And then Rhodes went to me and was like, hey, can you adopt the 69th base?
And then we holded the border base for like 5 days.
What checks is that in? Trying to remember.
Yeah. Holdout is in, it's by Callum's
Cape.
Keep in Callum's Cape.
Oh, that one up there.
Oh,
yeah.
You redeployed. Do you need a
Oh,
truck
yeah.
to get things back?
Yeah, no, I wasn't actually around for that much for that war. So that was like, you know, when I was hitting the end of my semester.
Okay, yeah, follow me. I can get you.
So
I'll
busy
I mean,
with all of that shit.
Nobody blames anybody. It's just it was like funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just funny because like explicitly you were like, I don't want to build this place, and then people came back and were like, well, if I built this place, this is how I would do it. It was kind of like, bruh, why didn't you build the place then? Anyway.
Yeah.
Hello, Rust.
Near who'd you have this big bike rant with?
It's in the random channel, some dude.
I didn't know we had a random channel.
Oh my god.
I'll watch Slack.
There you are. Or would you prefer a
Yeah,
hauler?
well, Silliman Crane's got that.
I just figured that because it's faster, but
Sheesh.
okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, thanks for picking up everything.
Just somebody made the mistake of asking about bikes somewhere I could see.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Anybody
go start
check
running
out?
those G-Tips around.
Anybody check out the upgrades that I did to base Creamy or Scrapfield Creamy?
Are you actually using
Okay,
Fox's
sound
names?
good.
Yes,
I'll,
Asbestos is difficult to pronounce compared to
yeah,
Alpha.
I guess
but-
just have them join squad when they get in.
This is
Oh,
the right
God.
way to
Yeah,
pronounce
I'll
it.
send you an invite
Right.
right now, so you
Yeah,
have
but
it listed in your list.
that means that we're using all the cursed names.
Yeah.
I
Just as we have
prefer
runners
the
come in,
curse
we'll
names.
just start
I
inviting
am
them so they can
happy
get
we
in,
don't use
just
Field
for overnight
Echo.
stuff.
Also known as
Cool.
Field
Well,
E.
good shit. Thanks for the
E-Mate.
help, and yeah, I'll
I
see
think
you
it's Field
around.
E-Girl now, but E-Made E-Girl. Yeah, same thing.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Good lord.
And then
Where is that post? Where is it
It's in
post?
logistics chorizo. It's pinned. It's pinned. Don't worry, it's
Oh,
pinned.
it's pinned.
did we
You're-
pin the?
Yes.
Did we pin the good one or my one? Did
Palpatine.
we?
The one Fox
Asbestos.
made.
Oh yeah.
Palpatine.
Which reminds me, actually, so like on the topic of like fields and shit, so stuff keeps on decaying. We're gonna get regular donations from WL of supplies to keep stuff alive. The thing that they don't have for us is BMATs, so we'll have to make our own BMATs.
yeah,
but
we
anywhere
could do
where I'm
that as
going with
well.
this is just
I don't think we're getting quite enough
we
where we
should
can like create
probably
them,
just
though.
build Field Alpha ourselves. I think Lox is planning to build.
But if we do
okay,
get a whole
excuse me,
bunch
Field
that we can
Asbestos.
create,
I think
we'll do
Lox
that
is
as
planning
well.
to build Field E-Girl. I'll confirm with them. But at least for Asbestos, it's been built by random people twice, and then they never show up and supply it. So screw
yeah,
it.
no
We should
problem.
just
Thanks for grabbing
build
them.
it if we have some extra manpower and or anybody interested in building today.
Bro,
Because
just
both
build
times
a
it was built
fence.
anyway, it wasn't very good. Yeah,
Build a
like
fence.
Yeah, pretty much. Like fence and pillbox and encampment is literally all we need, and like the full surround of bunker pieces is actually really cursed, especially for a field like this that is really hard to get access to as a partisan. It's not like you're going to hit hard partisans here because you have to either cross the bridge at the King or you have to get through the bottleneck with the all the machine gun garrisons up north.
You know you don't need to tech concrete to build concrete.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
If the concrete is a concrete fence.
Yes.
Oh, no. You have to use concrete for concrete fence, but you don't need concrete to make concrete gates. You need armats to make gates.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying, you don't need the
bunker tech. Yeah.
You can just plunk down concrete.
Anytime.
You can plunk down concrete walls literally wherever you want, and nobody can stop you. We once found a mixer with like fuckloads of concrete in it while attacking a town, and I just like built concrete walls fucking everywhere. Most of them didn't last because we couldn't hold it down for 24 hours, but they sort of helped.
Oh, hey, I'm just going to mention to people real quick. So any T-mats you find, make sure you're putting them in the crane. Flatbed drivers, make sure that you're checking the crane every time you use it to pick stuff up. And then when you drop off, Maid's also going to need you to tell her which field it came from.
Oh, I feel like this is worth mentioning. Sunday morning, I spent like probably 5 hours working on a prototype of like a web front end that would keep track of how many containers you have at Chorizo. It was integrated with Discord, such that like, so you put down a full container in Chorizo, you have the website open, you press add container, and it adds a container, and it records the time and the person who added the container. And then you send one out in a ship and you record how many leave, presumably? Yep.
That might be a little much effort, but I mean, I would be down to see it.
And so I haven't, it's all code. I'm doing that thing where I write all the code and I don't actually test it in any way until it's all fucking done. So I have no idea if it works.
Is your JavaScript development process just pooping out massive amounts of code fully formed and then never touching it again?
So
yeah.
Right
but
now, my solution is I have
Stick in a paper?
No, actually, I have
running plugin.
The speedrunning program that the speedrunnists use for like their like splits and stuff. It has counter
It's the one that
functions.
Awesome Games Done Quick uses.
So
I can't remember what it's called, but I recognize the UI.
It's the one everyone uses.
Oh, it's the one with the timer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not actually using the timer though. I did the timer like once and then like
that's the thing that you're posting the updates with, like the
yes.
Yeah.
It's
so what this would be?
It's two counters with like the exact same keybinds, so they both go up, and just one of them is more for like the grand total.
I still maintain you should have the time since the last workplace accident timer.
I mean, yeah, but then that's work. And also, like, the thing is, I discovered why it was resetting is because by default it uses like the numpad as hotkeys, and I like exclusively use the numpad for typing numbers. Because I'm like cringe.
And like the calculator.
Yeah. So every time I calculated, it reset. And I was like, well,
how much effort is it to reset the timer? Can you just like press funny button when you see orange text, or is it more effort?
I mean that would be possible. I have plenty of spare keybinds left, so I could implement it.
It would bring me joy since I keep on getting team killed.
I'll fuck with it when I have downtime here in a minute. Let me just I'm just T2ing our walls around here, so
I had to do it near. I was waiting all day to do it.
So like
Rust is struggling to get a word in.
Yeah, no. I want to finish telling, because like I've got it written to be integrated with Discord such that like it plucks out the role that you have on the server, like and so if you have like sausage stuffers, it'll let you fucking like update shit, and if you don't, it won't, and then you can like give the fucking website to public people, and they can just fucking look at the website and see if Chorizo's got containers.
I mean, they could also,
we've been having.
They could also just tune into twitch.tv/misfitfade and look at the stream.
Oh my god!
What we could do is just on the website have a status open or closed.
Yeah, but the
or even number of containers is useful. Like thinking about this further, because okay, I don't know if this is kind of a technical solution to a social problem, but maybe it would help, because kind of the things that like I see as a problem that like I think that are the issues with ports like this are mostly, one, the open versus closed status. Like if somebody makes a trip here because they didn't pay attention to the fact that we're closed with an iron ship, at least I'm not going to tell them no, but I'm also going to tell them, like, if you come when we're closed, we don't have containers for you, and like, you're just going to have to deal with that because there's no guarantees. And there's also the problem of like sometimes people have to wait an extended period of time. Like in my mind, what would be ideal is if you had exactly like the counter of containers, you had a button to say, I'm in an iron ship and I'm coming, and it subtracts 5 from the number and puts you on a list of iron ships coming. And then if you don't show up in 30 minutes, it takes the number off, which would just help people who are about to load an iron ship reason about, does the port have scrap for me, and will there still be scrap by the time I arrive in my ship?
Yeah.
It's mostly a social problem where people don't use chat enough to communicate. But maybe, I understand that a lot of people don't like using LogiChat and World Chat a lot and paying attention to them because it is a lot of noise to keep track of.
Holler in region.
But
whisper me. I don't fucking care. Like,
Yeah, like I said, technical solution to a social problem, but maybe people would be more likely to engage with like, here's the screen where I can go to see how much scrap there is, and also instead of like you keeping track of like, I've got 5 ships coming, so I may not have scrap for you.
Can I slide in here? The thing with this is the problem that every single hotel learns, which is that another thing to check is another thing that gets missed. For example, a little anecdote. The hotel I worked at, they started this new thing, which was like, you can text the hotel guests and they can text you with questions. And, it wasn't, obviously it was more bougie than just there's a cell phone at the front desk, which is what it should have been, honestly. But instead it was some stupid fucking web service, like, monthly fee subscription thing because they wanted to, use people's data. Like, honestly, that was it. I mean, but the problem was, we told the guests about that, but nobody at the front desk ever opened that website to check it. So when I came in overnight, I'd see like, oh, hey, look, somebody texted at like 2 p.m. asking what time the restaurant opens, and it's now midnight, so I probably should just not answer that because that would be weird.
I mean, I will say, though, that, like, making things bespoke, you can at least, you're not wrong. But I think, one, unfortunately, it's not as real as people think it is, but there is still somewhat the app factor, where sometimes you're able to get people to engage with stuff just because it's technology and they think it's cool, even if functionally it could be solved through a simpler mechanism.
I think this
and then you can...
Oh, I mean, yeah, but...
I wasn't trying to solve any problems. I was just trying to build something cool because the mood struck me. The reason I stopped is
that is valid.
The reason I stopped is because I realized for it to be useful, you would have to have real-time updates so like people wouldn't like double enter or double remove data. And so that would require a WebSocket connection. And that was going to be like another 4 hours of work, and so I just like phoned it in. I might finish it later, but my amphetamines had sufficiently worn off that I was no longer capable of writing a WebSocket server.
Question.
For something like this, like you have enough, like granted you're going to be tied in, but I still think something like Firebase could make it really easy. And then if you have to divorce it from Firebase, you can do that later, even though it's a pain in the butt.
Question.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do we need more people right now? Because I've got 2 or 3 people standing around the yard doing nothing. And I can also
send them to the field.
Go to a field, y'all.
Yep.
All right, I gotta do some things around the house. I'll be back later.
And I'll do a Logi advertisement as well.
The biggest problem is the European time zone. We don't have enough Europeans.
Goddamn Europeans.
No, we don't have enough Europeans to run the port. So even if I have screw, I cannot run a port.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on that. We'll see if we can get, somebody sufficiently coordinated that we don't end up tripping over each other or frustrated with like taking over from the previous shift, and sufficiently motivated to do the thankless job of herding cats. But I was just gonna say on the last note on like having like some sort of like real-time status tracker of the port. I mean, on for your end, Misfit, I don't think it would be too hard to like really reduce the cognitive burden on you, because for instance, it would be really trivial to say write an auto hotkey script that just hits an HTTP endpoint to increment and decrement the counter. So if, you know, the UI wouldn't change at all for the person running the port. But
I guess.
I don't know, could be worth fucking around with, but we'll see. We'll see if Rust ends up finishing it, I guess. But yeah, I think we're going to need one more driver and then the rest groupers right now. Just eyeballing what we have. If you got 3 people, 1 driver, 2 groupers, I think.
Oh, it was Nailhanger, too.
I was gonna say, I brought a truck over here to drive, but then I saw there were only 2 of you in the field.
Yeah, I think Sidekick's here right now. Oompa Loompa left. Yeah, there's 3 of us in the field. So actually maybe, yeah, 3 groupers. And then if you... Yeah, I mean, either if the 3 people don't want to drive, then I would say... in fact, Briggs already has a flatbed here, so I'd say send all 3 to Scroop and then have Briggs drive, just because I hate having flatbeds at the field with no AI, because that's partisan bait.
Hello.
Hi, Aubrey. How's it going?
It's going. Thought I'd join you and do some scrooping.
Oh, good shit.
Well, that's convenient.
Those wouldn't be free commands. Be commands in return for labor.
I mean, they're not wrong, but also...
Misfit BMAT's in a pulled out in containers.
I'm heading out for a bit.
What?
We should have enough oil. I'm heading out for a bit. I need to pick up my little sister from school.
Okay, cool. Talk to you later.
Should be enough stuff to pick. Should be enough oil for a few ships at least.
Cool. Thank you for the help.
Thank you. See you, Conway.
Alrighty. See you around. I also just dropped off a bunch of Jesus as well, so.
That was close.
1,000 in each of the ones that are on the port.
Any luck with T-mats yet?
Alright, laters.
Too far.
Ciao.
Have we not had a single team up? We have not had a single T-mat drop yet. Okay.
Has anybody seen any T-mats yet?
Also, just saying second
I
time.
think it's just
Poop just
crash
said they
drop
had.
rates.
Yeah.
BMATs are in a containers pulled out.
Okay.
You just need to unpackage them when you need.
Sweet. I would suggest, just for like if we have any drivers in this call, the driver in this call doesn't take empties from the port, but instead just takes an empty from the seaport. A little bit out of the way, but not too bad.
Just wanted to bring up one more time. Why don't we use in Morgan's seaport instead of King's seaport?
Do you mean Pike? What do you mean?
Yeah, Quetos.
Because it's in this. Because King is in the same hex.
Yeah, but Morgan's is closer.
Yeah, the other reason
and it's more convenient.
I mean, I'd say King is more convenient just because 50% of the time when you go to the field, you have to drive through the King anyway, so it's literally free.
What do you mean
free? Because
the
fields, well, you have so like for the flatbeds, 50% of the time a flatbed is collecting scrap. It has to go through the King.
Yeah, but when you have a flatbed that is collecting scrap, it doesn't have a free space.
No. So what I'm saying is like, okay, so like I need to mix new containers in. I drive with the flatbed through the King, go to the field, collect a full, bring it back to the port. I leave without an empty in my back. I drive through the King, I grab the empty, and then I'm at the field.
Well,
in fact, for almost 3/4 of the fields, it's actually about the same time to get to the field if you go through, like you have to go through the King. And like to go into the field to the north of the King, it's almost the same time to go through the King, so.
It's was 50%. I never saw us using Echo.
No, I say 50% because there's 2 fields west of the King, right? So there's 4 fields we mostly use, and 2 fields you have to go through the King.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna need a new field.
Good thing I brought that flatbed.
Did we just clear out Alpha?
Yeah.
Christ.
TNAT drop rate is just hot garbage, as best I can tell.
All right, so 905. One field, no drops.
Well, I bet that people started scrapping it before we were here, so it probably dropped something, but not a lot.
Okay, well.
Not only that, I think fields decide whether they will do TMS or whether they will not, and after that they will pick the tech that they will drop, iron or aluminum.
Well, I personally don't give a flying fuck about the mechanics. I only want the numbers.
I just want to report a CRD.
Because here's the thing. The mechanics are changing right now. Like,
we're going straight north for the next.
Oh my god! Oh, did you see the fucking front flip there?
We are.
Yep.
That is why we're collecting data. To be fair, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another one.
That was gently.
I am actually
with some sauce.
I am gonna add the timer real quick.
Briggs, looks like we're a little low on empty containers. If you want to drive for a minute, especially Misfit, do we still have more scoopers coming?
I don't know.
You want me to just grab some from the port?
Is there? Can I make this less?
Yeah, just grab some from the port. And again, I just get stressed out by having flatbeds at the field. Not gonna lie.
I gotcha.
I only stopped caring about flatbeds like 3 days after sledgehammers unlock, and at that point, I don't give a shit. I'll kill a flatbed just to drop a gun on the ground if a crane is too inconvenient. But until then,
wait, Misfit.
What's up?
Oh wow! I just rubber banded hardcore.
Mate,
I was waiting for the orange text.
Poop dealer is back.
Oh shit, motherfucker! There you go.
You called.
Oh my god! It's not letting me cross the bridge. I keep rubber banding back.
That
was meow.
Okay, now I'm across the bridge.
All right, I need a hold on, settings.
Oh wait,
my god.
Hold on. Is Aaron in Europe?
Aaron lives in like Switzerland or some shit.
Oh my god. Okay, I just am like terrified for Aaron's sleep cycle now. I see.
Okay, so start.
Because I would have, honest to God, thought that Aaron was in North America based on the times I've seen her.
Hold on. Nope. Not me. Desperately
yeah, there you go.
I'm desperately trying to find a hotkey that I can use.
Pause break.
Reset. Okay,
there are absolutely no resource containers at the port.
There should be in the stockpile.
There's shipping containers in the stockpile.
I'm in the region. Someone was asking if the port is open.
Port is not open yet.
I mean, hold on.
I'm looking at it right now. It's all shipping containers. That's all that's in the public and the chorizo storage.
Huh. Are there some at the construction yard?
Construction yard. It looks like they're building some, but they're WDF is building them, but they're loading them into something.
Okay, well, just come back for a normal empty then, and we'll figure out where those went later.
Yeah,
I guess
this part was filled with them. There were like 30 of them in there last night.
We have a fader. Probably.
Okay, yeah, we got a boat. If somebody wants to deal with boat stuff, and I'll deal with the cranes. Or I'll deal with the flatbed side, half of the map.
I'm just gonna give Piff shit in region chat. Don't mind me.
All right. make that like a darker green. Let me save layout real quick. We do like, ooh, yeah, hold on, let's get like a nice like colonial green. There we go, that looks better. Cool. Ah, I heard a flatbed and I was like, ooh, a flatbed, but it's just some... What the fuck? Oh, they got a whole ass convoy going, okay.
What spearheads?
Yeah, I saw like a pallet of sandbags escorted by 2 like spearheads. Like, okay. Boat. Here, I'll package whoever's running the crane.
I just ran into them too.
Thank you, Misfit.
Like you may.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Near, the timer is up if you want to give your approval.
Oh, nice. I see.
It is now just blatantly the speedrun program instead of just like kind of subtly the
Yeah,
speedrun program.
come on.
Oh, cool. Sorry. Oh, no.
After this one, I gotta go because dinner.
Oh, alrighty. Well, thanks for everything.
Fuck off.
Oh, I wish I could. Does this game have a colorblind mode?
No, fuck you.
No, I think it does actually.
Wait, does it?
Doesn't it?
I swear it doesn't, but I mean, I would be pleasantly surprised if it did graphics, window quality, and post processing. Nope.
Mainly because
game
I
explicitly
can't
doesn't have a
read.
colorblind mode.
I cannot read the region chat.
Yeah, we're just bantering.
Mic
That's
check, mic
unfortunate, though.
Check.
Cannot hear you. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Copy that.
Yeah, you're fine.
I accidentally hit reconnect voice, so I want to make sure it actually worked. Oh, that's boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boat, boat, boat.
Jimmy,
I think.
I'm getting recommended.
Wait. You can restart the counter.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
We made it 5 minutes.
Accidentally ran on my own crane.
Also, hi, Mud and Ho.
Sit rep. That is not a setting I can use. Oh my god.
This. That guys.
Still no tech mats yet? What is that? The fucking drops
yes,
are
3
awful.
hammers now.
I haven't seen a single T-Mat node in this field yet.
Jesus, yeah, I got Alpha.
We're almost halfway through this field, and I haven't seen a single team at node. Yeah, drop
I'm gonna
rate's
go
hot
eat dinner.
garbage.
See ya.
Talk to you later.
See ya, Tom.
Have a good one.
Kick, I'm curious. Did you end up here on your own, or did Zando send you? Yeah, she's probably got chat off. Voice off.
Dragon Tail.
ETA till open.
Say 45 minutes at this rate. Needs groupers.
So 45 minutes, but we need groupers.
Just say our fields bring all the groupers to the yard.
Alright, looks like we got Briggs here driving, so... What the fuck?
Yeah, if we have one driver sit out, because we're at field bussy, we're going to be behind a little bit, but we're not going to fall behind so much it'll be a problem, I don't think, if Briggs keeps driving. And then because that guy will be back real soon. He just needs to step away for a minute.
I've reached my daily commend limit. There's a daily commend limit?
There is,
You can commend 25 people in a rolling 24-hour window. It's pretty god-awful.
Yeah, DevMan rancid.
So, like, if you have 100 commands, you can't spend them all in a day. You can only spend 75.
I was say I have 18 commends. I gave you 3, and I gave whoever was grouping with you 3.
Oh, God. I need to scroop more because I actually get commends to give people because I'm always struggling to commend people. So I just give my commends. Well, I mean, the real problem is, like, I triple commend everyone I see who does anything that's useful. And then I never commend people who beg for commends, but anyway.
I got, like, 32 commends just for, you know, the factories. People queue stuff and then forget about it, so it goes public.
Yeah.
So I was just clearing the factories out and then putting them into public storage. And it was just giving me a crap ton of commends. And I was like, oh, well, now I know how to farm them.
Need to get Aubrey to second lieutenant. Been in Cadet hell for like 2 wars now.
I was a warrant officer 1 for 5 wars.
You should put here.
But I finally ranked up. I'm Cadet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to shill. Like, do you enjoy crane ASMR sounds? I don't know. Hold on 1 second. God.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Is it because I use the word honorarium, or?
Amazing.
That's a word not a lot of people know, actually. When you get compensation for volunteering, but you didn't volunteer with the expectation of getting compensation, it's just like bonus that was never promised as recognition of your work. Like bonus that you were not entitled to or contractually entitled to receive, I guess.
One thing I really like is if you hit A and D, the hook rotates even if you don't have anything on there. Like, they didn't need to
yeah,
do
you
that.
can just sit there and say, ooh, tech mats. Finally got a fucking node. That's
cool.
aluminum.
Cool.
And the drop rate is awful. I'm getting 1 per hammer stroke.
Copy that.
I already grabbed some. Do you want to drop those ones and I'll take them?
Yeah, I got 10 from a node. Yeah, they're just gonna be in the
right,
crane
I need
brigs.
to reset the thing. Wait,
Okay.
yes, deactivate for other
Oh, wait.
programs. Hell yeah. Do you need to Oh, that didn't work. Oh, because it's the wrong button. I was hitting the wrong button. Okay. What was it? Aluminum? Near? Near?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What's up?
It was aluminum, right? Aluminium?
Oh, we figured out
Yeah.
what happened. Sidekick was keeping them because she didn't know our tech system because she's got squad off.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay. All right. How much?
So this is gonna be for 2 fields. I don't know how. Here, let me see what she puts in the crane. But yeah, this is gonna be for 2 fields. Oh, it's fine. You just grab it on the next trip. No, just grab it on the next trip. 25. 25 from the last field, it looks like. Or no, did you take the 10 that were in the crane bricks?
Yes.
Okay, so 25 from the last field.
Okay. So 25 aluminum?
Yep, 25 from the last field,
And
and
that's
so
it?
far I've gotten 10 from this field. And that last field may have been a partial. We don't know how much scooping was done before we started recording.
Okay.
So I would just put in the data. We don't know if it was a full field or not.
I mean, it'll be fine. We're not gonna be that like. Okay, so 25. Okay. All right.
Found more aluminum. We'll see how much it drops because my pants are full.
Cool.
But yeah, it seems like the tech drops are always trashed during like peak EU hours, which we're in right now. And the ones we hit peak North American hours around like, what would that be? Like 2 p.m. Eastern to like 5 p.m. Eastern. They're off the charts.
Looks like we have somebody volunteering this group.
Great.
Hi Sark. Nir will let you know what field we're at. Oh, yeah. Come to the port and we'll just give you a ride. That's easier.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You good? You good?
Yep, we don't need to reset the counter.
Okay. Poof. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to have to drop voice for a bit while I go to a meeting at work.
Okay.
See you guys.
Hi. Okay, so who is at the field right now?
Is Sarko the one that just joined us?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say they just hopped in my truck and I didn't know where they were going.
Yeah. Let them know about just putting the T-mats in the crane.
Gotcha.
Oh. Is that broken? No, it's not broken. I never updated the thing. Hold on, I'll do that right now. I don't think it needs to be updated, but let's just refresh.
Also, to clarify, do I need to announce every time I pick them out of the crane, or are y'all announcing them whenever you put them in the crane?
Just check the crane every time. I would say would probably be easy since you have to run up to it anyway.
Gotcha.
And if you would just let me know once they finish a field. Normally I would have like Near do that, but
Gotcha.
because basically what I'm doing is I'm keeping track of how much drops out of each field.
Kind of like just saying the average drop rate per field.
Essentially, yeah.
Frame drops in Foxhole. What? Is my computer dying?
Here. Oh god. I put bullets in this. Do we have any 12-7? Anywhere nearby? Let's see, on there. On there. Any there? Yeah. Truck.
I am now keeping my hands off the WASD keys whenever you're running by.
Alright, you're all set. No tech.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's in my inventory. I'm done.
Oh, cool. Here, just throw it in the crane.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, I'm already forgetful, and now I have to take my second muscle relaxer of the day.
Oof.
I'm gonna be extra forgetful.
Sorry.
Hey, you're not the one that ran over my foot with a forklift.
That's what you think. Dun. Oops.
Let me turn around real quick. I forgot I was running on empty.
Oof.
Let's not strand that in the middle of the road.
Builds character. Oh. Oh god. have another driver. I don't think we have enough people. Oh, we have someone coming back in a bit, don't we?
I'm gonna say poop dealer's sitting in a flatbed right outside of the port.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he's AFK.
I think they're AFK.
I am putting the metal to the metal.
Remember, it's okay if you if there's a workplace accident, we don't mind.
Also, I feel like poop dealer teleports. Like I go to Axe Head, he's down there. I go up to Allsite, he's up there.
Yeah.
Unless there's more than one person with his name.
Oh yeah, poop is here. Okay.
14 aluminum in the crane.
Oh, okay. Oh, they were just picking one up.
Oh. I can't see you guys. There we go.
And you guys are at Bussy, right?
Yeah, we're at Bussy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they got. I'm picking up one full container. There's 2 more full containers here. They only got 1 empty.
Okay, you should have an empty on the way.
Copy that.
Do I not have her? Oh, I do. There's just someone waiting. Okay. 9. Alright. Are they just waiting, or is that our boat?
I like how yesterday I tried to get my friend to play this game again.
Yeah.
So he took a Logi truck up to the front 3 times to dropping supplies and got 0 commendations and then uninstalled the game.
Oh yeah, fucking people don't fucking commend anymore. Like, it's ridiculous.
I mean, I understand the commending thing, but when you're literally all you do is Logi, the rank doesn't really matter. Well, technically in the entire game, the rank doesn't really matter as far as I know, unless there's some secret game mechanic behind it.
Oh, I mean, just, you know.
Is it just a respect thing, or?
Yeah, just big name good. Yeah, it also, you know, commends are a quick way just to say, like, hey, thank you, you know? And
True.
It's, you know, it's very frustrating when, you know, especially if you're doing frontline Logi delivering to a fucking busy front and, you know, they can't even bother to click the pop-up. You know, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, to uninstall the game, though, I feel like it means that you just didn't like the game in the first place.
I think it might just be the disrespect, you know? At least that's my take on it.
Yeah.
No mats, I assume?
Oh, yeah, that's... Sorry, brain not
no,
there.
You're good, you're good.
I was so used to picking them up when I was in the crane yesterday. I'm not used to taking them as the driver.
Yeah.
Or not yesterday. How long have I been playing the game?
At least 5 minutes. I can't give you a number more accurate than that, I'm sorry.
Because I know when y'all hopped off yesterday, I stayed on for like another 5.5 hours.
Jesus.
like the sun started coming up, and then I went to bed.
Hello, you looking to scoop or drive or?
Whatever is needed.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I tried to fill up our
right
port stockpile a little bit with
probably a
supplies.
driver. So if you want to grab a flatbed from across the
But
the
it
road,
seems like
I'll give you a
4 in the
container.
morning is the sweet spot to pump out
Thank
supplies
you.
in the factory and all site, because there was nobody there at like 4 and 5 in the morning.
Okay, and you guys got another driver coming up.
Copy.
And you didn't have any tech, did you?
Hey, the flatbeds are locked.
Oh, I'm sorry. Master key.
Mr. Crane is back.
What's up,
Mr. Crane is back.
Mr. Crane?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
It's me.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm sorry. I am having a skill issue. I'm sorry.
As usual. Try not to die.
Yeah, no promises.
Aluminum in the crane.
15. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll just leave it in here so we get a total. Oh.
Unless there's a word that differently, I'm just letting you know which material is popping up in the field.
Yeah, no, that works. I think right now it's only dropping aluminum, so
We finally got teammates.
yeah, we were actually getting them. They just you know.
Really slow. Okay.
We were getting them, but someone didn't know the shtick, so they were just like hanging on to them. But yeah. So far we've gotten 14.
That's not a lot.
Well, we've got 72 from there, 25 from that one.
I didn't know the ambulance had a siren on it.
Yeah.
You did not know?
I've never heard the siren before. I didn't know I had one, and I've never driven one. I just figured it would have a horn.
So you're on. Are you going to be in charge of the empties, Thom?
Yeesh.
Cool, good shit. Oh, hey, Foxy is here.
Hey.
Oh wait, it's a different Foxy. Oh no, it's our Foxy.
No, our Foxy has the heart in the name, right?
Oh my god. Oh fuck. The false Foxy.
Green shot.
Oh god.
How hot is the room still at bajillion degrees, or?
Sorry?
Is it the room still a bajillion degrees, or it's better now?
It's not. Oh, sorry. It's not super bad right now, but you know it's still gonna be like a high of 90 today. So. And tech. Thank you. Sorry to hound y'all about it. We just we want to get numbers, you know.
Number.
You might as well just put a sign right there in front of the crane saying Briggs. Put
You
the
got
stuff in the
tech?
crane.
I will.
She has a sign.
I will edit the sign and just be like tag ?
Exclamation ?
Heck, 444, 4 flavor.
There we go.
That's cursed.
Oh, there's wreckage on the side of the road. Oh yeah, what does the wreckage do?
So you take it to a refinery, and right click and hit sort wreckage, and it basically becomes a combination of VMATs and RMATs. It's not a super huge amount, but it's definitely worth picking up. And just like throwing it in your pants or in your hauler, and then just bring it here if you don't want to use it, and we'll give it to someone. It'll find a home.
How do you pick it up? You just smack it with a hammer?
Yeah, you hammer it, yeah.
Gotcha.
Paloompa's here.
Would you mind just throwing him in the crane? Or here, if you just want to drop him, I can also take him. Cool, thank you.
Teammates. Whoa.
24. Are you guys
People
still
can spy
are
on
you
us
guys
now.
still on that field? Yeah, almost done with that field.
Aluminium.
Hi, Thom on the stream.
Hi.
Thom.
That's the same, yes.
No, you're two separate entities in my head. I refuse to acknowledge that you might be the same person.
Okay, no, you do you.
There's someone
Wait,
impersonating
what
you.
camera angle is that?
Oh, if you hold control and scroll, I find it's a lot easier, especially to just do like fine motion, especially when you're stacking.
Why do I not know this?
It is called the cinematic camera.
Wait, what?
Hold control and scroll and then
Wait,
scroll
what? In the 180 hours I played this game, I've never seen this.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
It's a scam. Time since last accident, 22 minutes. Time for another.
Yeah.
I actually might prefer the zoomed in version.
I like zoomed out normally, but then like especially for like putting on the second like level of like the crane.
Oh, I am doing that shit from the far away camera.
Yeah. I just like the nice thing with that is like you can like get like zoomed in and like, you know, finer motions. It's a little jank just because how like the camera wiggles, but you know.
Yeah, I can change the DPI on my mouse. So I can see that.
I've got the fucking like sniper button that just changes the DPS, but I never remember to click it. So.
Yeah, it's mine. It goes to, I believe it goes from 2600 to 400 or something like that.
Yeah.
I set my DPS to 900 and then disable those buttons on my mouse so I don't accidentally change it.
My problem is
oh no, 2400 to 400.
My mouse has like you can like set it in the firmware what you want the DPS to be, but then
DPI
because or DPI, yeah, but then for keyboard macros, well, long story short, I had to use like the software as well for keyboard macros, and it's by the same company. So
which Equinox?
It's Corsair actually. But the problem is they have different like DPI defaults. Also, tech.
I have any on me.
You're locked. And do you have any T-mats by chance?
When you put point left, point right on the sign, was it supposed to be arrows, or is it supposed to say point left, point right?
It's supposed to be. It's just like the Discord emoji. But you actually can't do those. I don't think so. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I had another question. When I was watching your stream, I saw that when you were looking at inventories, things are like different colors.
Oh yes, that's a mod. Yeah, I think it's actually linked in the Logistics Chorizo channel.
I'll just check that out.
I linked a whole bunch of them. Oh, it's the wrench. Oh, thank God. I forgot I didn't have a wrench.
I feel like that would be really useful.
Are y'all done on that
Oh,
one yet?
thank you for the ping.
No, that's not the ping for the
Oh.
for the mods.
Oh, what's the ping?
That's the pay. That's the left-right one.
Oh, gotcha.
So
at least for me, yes.
So did you guys just get the last T-mats from Bussy? Or
when I checked the crane, I didn't see any in there.
Okay, well they just expired. Oh, it looks like Alpha's backups are asbestos.
Asbestos, yes.
Alright, well just last person going to Bussy, just check the
Are we gonna be open soon?
I think I'd like to get some more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 22.
I just checked the crane, there's nothing in it.
Okay, cool. So I can finalize this. So 62. Alright, so medium. So we finished that at 9:47.
Is this nearsighted AFK at the field?
Near's in a work meeting, so.
So is this his character?
Yeah, I would assume so. Also their character.
Is the bounty still up?
Oh, if that's T-mats, is it from the field that we just emptied, or is it from a different one?
Waiting for order.
Copy
66.
that. Thank you.
I'm Barfo.
Okay, so add 10, so that's actually 71 then. Are you listening to the same fucking thing? Oh my god. Christ, Mud. I don't know what to say, but I mean, if it brings you joy, is what I'll say. Oh. Oh no, I have, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, while we're in between, I'm gonna go back to, what was it?
I got 4 empty crates left, and then I have to go to cold storage.
When I checked ports, this King port, there were no resource crates. It's filled with shipping containers.
No, I have to go to cold storage as in on the side of the road.
Ah. Where are the Scroopers currently?
I think they're in asbestos or no.
Or up Bravo.
Was I at asbestos? There's nobody here.
Okay, then they're at Bravo.
All right.
Oh, are they? I thought
wait,
we ran out
no.
of that one.
Nope, here they go. They just showed up.
Ah, okay. Also, the fucking coward saying bravo.
Yeah, Bezos.
Ugh.
Well, I cannot block your crane in sad noise.
Huh? Oh, are you trying to harass me?
I'm trying to block your crane off, yes.
Ah, I see.
I did not bench because the crane is too far.
Wahaha.
Oh, just got aluminum at asbestos.
Okay, cool.
Oh, 2 things of aluminum.
Ooh. America's waking up, it sounds like.
Oh, it's more like America's coming back from school.
Oh, what time is it? It's only 10 a.m. I guess East Coast, but...
Yeah, okay. No, 12. People are going to school, so they're playing Foxhole, yes. Or Europe is coming home. It's also...
What's in there, I guess. Can I, like... You can just move stuff to individual slots. I think once Nier gets back from the meeting, we'll open up. Just that way we have Nier around to herd cats if needed. Just because Nier's a lot better at the cat herding than I am. And I don't want to like be bogged down with it being open stress plus tech recording. Not that that's stressful, but you know, it's just another thing to work on.
Is MPF a clan, or does that stand for something?
MPF is the mass production factory. Basically, it takes a lot longer to do, but there's a price discount, essentially.
Gotcha. I kept seeing people mention it. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they're in backline logi towns, basically.
Like how I joined WLL and then I immediately switched to hanging out with y'all 24/7.
Amazing. Just hop clans. It's fine.
I don't know why I get like anxiety. I was like, they invited me though. I feel like I'd be a jerk for switching immediately.
Oh no, that's fair.
I do that a lot in games. I'll get invited to a clan, and then I don't want to play the game anymore, but then I feel obligated because a clan invited me and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But that's why you don't join clans.
Oh, just drop them on the floor. I'll steal them.
It's like I was playing Naval Action, and I joined this clan. They gave me a bunch of free ships and starting loot.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh, we just got more team mats dropped as well.
Oh, cool. Good shit. Cool. There's enough space to get by there. Oh, god damn it. Honestly, we need a 3D glasses foxhole just to get better depth perception. Or maybe that's just me having skill issues. Motherfucker. Close enough. Oh. Just a random boat just hiding here. There is just someone AFK just like vibing. What the fuck?
Random.
Probably waiting for the second you open the port.
And also 3 boats over here just left. What the fuck? I mean, okay. But what the fuck? I'm just gonna laugh if that's those boats are parked there and then just like we open and 3 people respawn and run over to those boats and just back up.
Probably what they'll do. Oh, I missed my turn.
That would be fucking hilarious. We open and like and then immediately have 4 people in line. Like fucking hell. I can't believe we have people who are like what, like camping out like it's GameStop at a midnight release of like some fucking, I don't know.
I remember doing that on when Destiny 1 first released. I waited in line for like 13 hours.
Flatbeds.
Oh, flatbeds.
I'm out of empty containers after this.
Do we have any across the street?
Yes, we do.
Cool.
I can start bringing those over here since we gotta wait for them to kind of catch up.
Yeah, if you want, or we could open. Do we want to open? We'll get containers that way.
Or just send the flatbeds to the other side of the road.
Okay, whatever y'all want to do.
I can open.
If we open,
yeah.
I think
Do you want me to just park this flatbed and then switch to crane?
No. I think just grab them from across the road from now on. Until we have more.
All right.
To all drivers, when you pick up a new empty crate, go across the road. The one in the
hold on, are they looking to help
empty.
out? Hey, are you looking to help out? Okay, cool. Let me invite you to a squad, and I'll actually have you hop in here with Briggs, and we'll get you set up. Cool, thank you. They're just like they're a fucking like sergeant, aren't they? Oh, they're a corporal. We needed to. Hold on, let me.
It's QRF.
Oh, there is.
Moxie just showed up.
Wait, we have a QRF?
No, it's QRF coming soon.
Do we have partisans?
I don't know. Sorry, QRF. No, not QRF. Tech runners.
Oh, let me see.
Because I believe we have some now.
Yeah, I'll probably call them once we have like 200-ish or so. We're not quite there yet. I don't like making them come over for like 50.
Okay.
You know, we know we're gonna get a bunch, so there's no sense having to do like multiple runs. They're usually pretty good about like messaging when they're in the neighborhood too. So, to answer your question, I'm sorry I saw it and I just forgot to answer it because I got distracted. I kind of listened to pretty much whatever. Honestly, like I'm not too picky. I would say if I'm listing like top bands, I'd say probably like Metric would be up there. I really like their vibe. But you know, I'm kind of down with whatever.
Here, I have one. You can have one.
Why am I packaging these? Let me whisper.
Oh no, wrong one. Yeah, now I think we got what 5 scroopers, so we're gonna have. I'll just have to stay in the truck now.
Cool.
might have to bring an extra empty because so far they have 2 empties, and so we're only swapping out those 2 every time we go there. We might need to bring an extra empty. Unless I don't know if we can keep up with 5 scoopers with 2 trucks.
Hear a boat? No, I'm just hearing things. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
They only have 2 empties currently at the field, not counting the ones that we're going to be bringing back. So I don't know if I should do like an extra trip and bring an extra empty.
It wouldn't hurt if you're having downtime, you might as well. But if it's just back and forth, I would say just keep doing back and forth, and that's probably a good buffer.
Gotcha. Oh wait, do we have 3 drivers?
Yes, I think so. We've got we got Briggs, we've got Oompa, and we've got Poop Dealer.
Okay, so Dealer's back. Okay, so yeah, never mind. The roof should be good.
Yeah, and honestly, with 5 scoopers, because it's usually 2 to 1, so actually that should be a good amount. How much do we have left at that field? Damn, halfway through already. Okay. And just make sure to just stay on top of the T-mats.
Copy that. I'm just gonna block the road while I refuel.
Amazing. Let's see, so that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 8, 30, 32. Damn, yeah, we should, as soon as Nier gets back, we're gonna open, I think. Oh, Aaron just showed up. Ever heard of Death Clock? I haven't, no.
Clock is awesome. You should definitely listen to them if you haven't before.
I might sometime, yeah. Lately my current kick has been, fuck, I can't remember their name, but there's this, gentleman who does covers of songs in, like old French and, like, classical Latin and shit. And, like, old English and stuff, and, apparently, he has, like, his own band on the side. I can't remember what any of this is called, but, it's kind of been my vibe lately on, you know. But, does his own thing on the side, which is kind of a, I don't know how I'd describe it as. I'm not a music nerd. But,
hello there.
Oh, it's Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Aaron? Is it a microphone o'clock? There we go. Ooh, we can do better than that. Oh. Heard it. Oh, yep, there you go. We hear you
You're
now.
really soft.
Oh, Aaron's always very soft.
Oh, cool. Well, turn them up.
Just crank her volume up to 200% and
Fixed.
Oh god. Oh. Oh, that's a little cursed. Let me unfuck that real quick. I love when this just decides to freeze. It's being a pain.
4 viewers, jeez.
So what do we need right now?
Actually, Aaron, I think we're gonna be possibly planning on opening if would you be interested in helping open?
Do you mean operating a crane or?
Yeah, like basically handling, like loading and unloading off of the boats.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's in that case, I'm gonna declare us open. And you know the drill there. 5 empties, 5 falls. You did that last night, right? You're confident, so to speak.
Yeah, I loaded one ship, I think.
Okay, cool. Well, you know, just unload them, throw them wherever we can, and then just load them. You know how it is. And then we also have a bunch of oil over here. So what we do with that is you know, fill your pants with the oil, and then you can kind of walk like right up on the edge of the rock, and you should be able to reach the ship from there. If they want oil, and then just put it in their the freighter's like inventory, like it's pants or whatever.
Sorry, where's the oil?
Keep heading up the river there. It's just in a bunch of boxes. So what we do if we want oil is we just and this might be just like dump your inventory in here in one of these boxes and just grab oil barrels and throw them in your pants, and then just like kind of right here where I'm standing, like right on the edge of the rock, you should be able to reach the ship as long as they haven't parked somewhere like a bonehead. And then just throw it in their inventory. You might just be able to like preload the cranes with like just throw it in the cranes. Oh, hello, sorry. Any tech, by the way?
Oh, and you can take the empty off.
Okay, thank you. No tech. Are you Briggs? Are you keeping track of tech by chance? Have you been picking any up?
I've been checking it each time, and there hasn't been any.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I can't enter the vehicle while encumbered.
Oh, yeah, put it in the crane inventories just so it's handy. Is probably what I would recommend. Okay, well, I'm gonna declare us open.
Okay, so I'll handle both the unloading and the loading.
Yes, yeah, and if you get a line hauler, and what we'll do is I'll have a Thom if you want to run over and help if we get busy, I guess.
Yeah. I will help Saki cleaning up the
dropping
containers.
off another flatbed.
Oh, we're getting another flatbed. I hear boats.
I think they have detected that we might be opening. Aaron, hi. Or not Aaron, Nier.
I am not Aaron.
We're about to open.
Ah, nice.
Yes, there's still a bounty on your head.
Well, no, we have
nobody's murdered me. Got a healthy number of scoopers in the field here.
Yeah.
Seems like the faction's been like, yes, let's get the port open. So yay for advertising.
Come one, come all. Be amazed by the beautiful sight of the Scroop.
Wow, this middle crane at the dock feels like it's sliding off the cliff or something.
Yeah, it's doing shenanigans. It's the shenanigans crane.
Yeah, I always avoid the middle crane.
There we go. I have also shielded the Twitch. Crane ASMR.
I'll start by moving some cranes into position.
Yeah.
Don't move cranes.
Oh yeah, don't move the cranes. Don't move the cranes. They're kind of in like.
Oh yeah, I just meant the arms.
Yeah.
He just gave us like PTSD, like to like getting those set up.
Just give me a sign when there is a boat, because then I can help you unload. We'll stack the crates for you.
Okay.
You were about to get like the timer. You're about to reset our timer.
Somebody about to get real hurt.
Oh, that was close.
I don't know. I've just learned to not move whenever Tom's running around me.
Seems wise.
I mean, I almost ran over Maid because I decided to press W instead of S.
What time is it? Hours.
What's happening?
Cronus and I are having a competition in world chat about who has the more boring
Who's
stream.
suffering more for Logi? Chorizo TV.
Oh yeah, I'll update that. Thank you for catching that. Any T-mats? Oh my god, they're just not dropping. Okay, thank you. I need to update the map post.
Did we really lose all the teammates from earlier?
Yep. From this morning, yes. They got stolen.
You know, that might be too bullying.
I pinged in the WL server.
Here. Oh, these are. Oh, did you package all these? Okay, cool. I was gonna say I was about to come over here and be like, I'll help package for you.
How has the tech situation been working out?
Good. Our tech has dropped again. I'm not sure if that's because they're not dropping or if like someone like is like forgetting to submit them, but
I'll check with people then.
But
It might just be
I'm checking with them. Hey, no tech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but on your end it seems good. So the question is just make sure we get out of the field.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, all the drivers are reporting no tech, so I was just worried it was a repeat of the last situation where somebody was just holding it all, and then we found out, and I was like, oh.
It was in Sidekick's pants. Actually, it was in her bike, not her pants, but close enough. Yeah, she just didn't know. She was tuning out squad chat, apparently is what happened.
I watched the Maze stream just so I know, and I went to grab a crate.
Wait, what?
Alright, Asbestos out of nodes.
If a truck drives into you on the stream, I know I need to grab a crate because they're coming to me afterwards.
So that's 14, and that was at...
I see a boat, but it's not yet moving.
Yeah, they've just been parked there camping.
Oh, okay.
So Cronus just left us like a gift freighter earlier, is that what happened?
We've got there's 3 empty freighters sitting east of the east of Chorizo.
Oh, have we seen the message from Poop Dealer about sites?
Yeah, flatbed drivers are going to need to bring BMATs.
I have some on me, but I don't have a hammer.
Crates are taking damage.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna put BMATs in my crane.
Scoopers move into Field Charlie, which is just west of the King. Can't say creamy.
Okay, drivers, just so you know, in my crane, I'm gonna put a bunch of loose BMATs. So if you just want to grab those on your next trip, just to help repair the damage. Oh, we've got a bicyclist. 69th Clan man is bike logi. Honestly, that's what we need to do. We just need to.
Oh, I almost got Foxy.
Oh, is Foxy
Murder
here?
Foxy.
I almost got Foxy.
Is it the real Foxy or is it a
Foxy
counterfeit
Heart,
Foxy?
yes.
Okay, yeah, the good Foxy. I mean, the other Foxys are okay, but you know,
it's not
doesn't hit the
Foxy.
same.
It's a
Yeah.
Foxy. It's not the Foxy.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Almost got her. We almost had an accident. Air quotes.
Yeah, we are almost not to knock on wood, but we're about to hit an hour without a workplace accident.
Fucker.
No, because you did not reset when I died.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I know we have a couple of scoopers who aren't in squad, so if we could please just make sure that they make it over to the field west of the King, so we all end up in the same place, so the drivers don't lose their minds. Then flatbed drivers, make sure you keep like 100 B-mats in your flatbed, because some of our containers are damaged. You will need to repair them.
I have B-mats for you loose at the in my crane, so just grab some. Also, who needs to be invited to squad?
Okay, we're running out of chests.
Wait, what the fuck? Fuck you. Take it back.
I was coming to grab the B-mats.
Yeah, they're just in there.
Yeah, I got them. Oh, wait. I don't have a hammer. Well, people there have hammers. One of them can build it.
Yeah.
Or fix it. I gave a hammer to somebody else.
No, it's not anymore.
Who needs to be invited to squad?
No.
Sarkozix or Sidekick, do you guys remember any of the names of the groupers who weren't in squad?
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Oh, no, I was saying, do you remember any of the names who were green from the field?
Oh, Charlie, Bravo.
Y'all went to Field Creamy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are at Field Creamy.
Who did they say?
Parish. Oh yeah, DNR man, if you could invite them to squad.
Okay.
Like DNR regiment.
Oh, not the person named DNR?
Oh no, it's the person named DNR. Ignore me, I'm a fucking moron.
Yes, we know.
They have not accepted.
You're not supposed to agree with me, asshole.
They're not accepting, so I guess
I'll just whisper them to let them know that we're at the field west of the King. If they want to still scroop, then I think they got lost in the shuffle. We need like a proper scooper bus is really what we need, so that we don't lose scoopers.
We have one.
Well, when I say proper bus, I mean like we just need somebody to drive it. You know, we have a bus.
Get Foxy on.
I just disabled voice chat. Hold on, which fucking key is it? There we go.
You.
Com check.
Yes.
Do not pass go.
Thank
do
you.
not collect $200.
I did not hear you.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, don't worry me like that. All right, y'all have 55 seconds to
Make a workplace accident happen. Yes.
So you know, I always feel bad because like, I don't know, like Foxy is like the most like incredibly like willing to help person. So I always assume that like I don't want to assume, but at the same time, like anytime I ask her like, hey, could you do this? Like she just does it. Like.
Who built the field camp in like the road at the port?
Oh.
Well, you're locked.
Does he want scroop?
Do you not? This fucking guy. What are you doing? Get out of my crane.
I like how I built this base.
This guy is about to get fucking blacklisted.
There's somebody in your crane?
He fucking helped himself to my fucking crane. That's fine.
Oh, that's just because he was trying to self-serve scrap. Yeah, he'll be out in a
No,
second.
but the people are in the cranes.
Just tell Sibo that he doesn't need to self-serve most of the time, only when the port is overworked.
Even then, don't self-serve because we're keeping account. We're keeping account. We need to have account.
Okay, just okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You
No, don't. Do not. Problem has been solved.
He has commanded you. You have been bought off.
He did commend me, so I don't.
Yeah,
care
you
anymore.
have been bought off.
Has all been forgiven.
And also
Wait, do you take bribes?
And also, I hit the L key, so the problem has been solved.
Ratio. Ooh, I have commends. Okay, who do I
boat.
give my commends to? Who's the lowest ranking squad?
Oh, we
have a
have
boat.
fuck
We have a
ton
boat.
of boats.
We have a boat.
Oh, we have a whole fuck ton of boats.
Thom, go load while Aaron's unloading.
No, I am making sure she can unload.
Okay. Oh god.
I do think the 2-person unload team is the way to go. It's pretty good.
Okay, well we need loaders. Oh, they're not close enough. They're not. Can you get a little closer, please?
Always center on the middle crane. Oh, they're just not close to the shore. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give them the ones I can.
Oh my god, who keeps moving my CV? They keep parking it out of the way and somebody puts it in the way again.
Oh, and we have Scroop crew, I believe, coming in. Yeah.
I'll talk to Wind Region.
Everybody vote for large garrison.
Forward a smidge, please.
Are the other 2 bunker bases already at the max rank for the large garrison?
It's so satisfying to see cranes move. For some reason.
You've heard of Euro Truck Simulator. Get ready for the next hit game, Euro Crane Simulator.
It's basically Foxhole, yes.
I wonder, like, if somebody made a video game that's just like a longshoreman simulator, like just running like the logistics of a seaport, loading and unloading
Aaron, don't
ships.
use that one. They're
would
not
be
close
popular.
enough. You want to grab middle? Just got one on the hook already.
They did start camping outside, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or Coop.
Poop Dealer says TKS instead of thanks, and I read it as team kills.
I did too. Did all these containers get repaired?
I don't know. But the drivers have B-mats in their flatbeds. They've been told to bring them, so if a flatbed can't be packaged, they should theoretically have the mats to fix it. Or a flatbed, a container.
And,
Jesus Christ.
Aaron, darling, if you
They
could
don't
just
look too bad,
just
though.
let me know when you finish a ship, just so I can update the counter.
Sure.
I got this one. I got that one on the counter already.
And Briggs, just so you know, if you look at the center beam of a container, if it's below 75%, the center beam will be all wiggly. So they're at the very least above 75% health.
Copy that.
Yeah,
that
one of the
one's
like
finished.
advanced
Copy.
foxhole skills, how I would classify it, is spotting damage states, especially the first damage state. Because they all look slightly different, and they're all like, yeah, I don't know. There's no like unified like way to tell something's damaged. They all have like slightly different ways they represent it visually.
Gotcha. Also, to the flatbed team, we don't need any more empties as this field.
Well, to
So
be
there's
clear,
so-
we need empties, just don't bring extra empties. Like,
Yeah.
empties for fulls only. Yeah, if any of the drivers are bringing, like, surplus empties to Field Charlie, we're good now. Just empties for fulls only. No need to bring and leave empties.
Can somebody move that bike real quick?
Drivers, let me know if you start finding T-mats. I'm worried it might have gotten put in the fucking containers again.
I've been
just from
keeping
the
an
people who
eye
don't know
on
the
all the
drill.
containers we're filling, and none of them have had T-mats put in them.
Okay, so we're just not getting any drop.
Like-
That's weird that we're getting
to be clear.
drops. That's not like. Here's the thing. The last
No,
field we got.
Poop just brought some.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I think. But like the way I'm doing is like I'm not looking at like I'm not the one packaging every container, but I am making an effort to make sure that every container that people are loading with Scroop I submit to at one point or another, so I can just scan the inventory real quick for anything that's not salvage. So it's not guaranteed, but I try to make sure that once a container is starting to get full, I'm one of the last people submitting to it, so I can kind of give it a sniff, as it were.
Okay. Oh my. Well, I just found aluminum in a container, recent. So.
God, well. Like I said, it's not perfect, but I'm trying my best over here.
I need loose Scroop. Fuck.
There's some in the bunker. Looks like we just had some tech mats land in a container. If everybody, like when you're submitting, try to make sure that there's no iron, aluminum, or copper in the container, because now we're short 4 Scroop in one of our bins. Honestly, just leave it short 4. It's fine.
Any Scroop?
Raider man can get over
T-mats? Okay, just put them in the crane, please. Thank you.
I just got 4 iron. The drop rate's just abysmal. Whole tech node gave me 4.
One ship.
Copy that. Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron,
I have
I
one
just
ship for
Discord
you left.
actually. Come to think of it.
There's one coming to you.
Yep.
Oh God! Oh God! We almost had to reset the timer. Oh.
Wait. They didn't put it in the crane. Poop. Poop. Where'd you put those tech mats? Oh my God. Oh my God. No! No! Ah! All right, timer's getting reset. Oompa, can you unlock, please?
Oh my God! You just murdered Poop. Well, if you're gonna kill Poop, at least.
Oh,
check
they're
the
in the
backpack
other
for
one.
tech
They're in the
mats.
other one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
I can see it on the stream.
You just massacred Poop Dealer. I can't believe you would do this.
This is what happens when you put them in the other crane.
This is the price of your sin.
I'm sorry, Poop.
Turns out if you don't give Maid tech mats, she just crushes you with a container.
Oh God.
There's
Also-
14 iron in the crane for the next flatbed driver.
I
Oh,
thought
oh,
that
shit,
when
we
I
got,
built
more.
these
Okay.
foxholes here,
Was
that
a
it was
mic
a
frame.
good idea.
Did you put it in a mic frame, mate?
It is an A crane.
No, Mischief is managed.
Yeah, I took care of it. It's resolved now.
I think we're actually at the scrooper limit. Like one more scrooper, and I think we're gonna beat the field's respawn rate. So we're going full speed right now.
Oh, boats, I believe.
Oh, make sure we're giving them sauce, by the way.
Yeah.
Which
I
could help
want
with
that.
the backlog, so people don't feel like they're waiting forever.
Ah, yes, sauce while you wait.
I'm not sure I can reach the ship's inventory from here.
Sometimes you have to, it's a pain sometimes to find the exact spot, but, oh my God, I'm not gonna unpackage all of the, oh, fuck, I have to unpackage all these. And as a reminder, just let me know when you finish a field.
Do we know what happened to the containers that Meow was working on? Oh, fuck. I know what happened to the containers Meow was working on. They're in another stockpile. They're in a DVI. Fuck me. Okay, I'm going to tag out a Scroopin for a little bit to work on new containers. I'm going to catch a ride with the next flatbed driver.
Can we not do new containers right now? Because we're going to be getting some from, the yard.
Okay. Okay, belay that, because apparently we got some ships coming in, so the empty crisis is averted for now. I'll work on it in a bit.
Back up a spinch, please.
Aaron, are you still doing ship? Full ship, because I have an empty ship.
Thank you, sorry.
I'm really debating on tearing down this side of the bunker that I built. I didn't realize how
There you
awful
are.
this was.
Any teammates? Oh, hi, Foxy.
Are we talking blurst or are we talking cursed?
Yeah,
Foxy, looks like it's time for the scooper bus.
just reset the timer, I guess.
Oh God.
I
Did
guess
Aaron
that counts.
just
Yeah,
die?
I just drowned. It's very hard to get back out of the water at these cliffs.
So
yeah, I
Near,
feel
you don't
like
need
falling into the water counts as a workplace accident. Like even if you ultimately recover, I think falling into the fucking drink should count.
No, it has to be
A death.
Yeah, I think so. Shut the fuck up, suspected spam caller. Eat my ass. God, the false Foxy is just messing with my head.
I think so there's like a couple Foxies too. So there's like maybe we need to get Foxy in here to explain Foxy lore because I can't remember all of it, and they like all know each other and hang out with each other sometimes, which is extremely confusing. But there's like Echelon Fox, who's no longer an Echelon, so they're just Fox, and then there's like the something Fox, and then there's just Foxy with no heart, who is Alex J Fox on Reddit.
Is our Foxy in squad chat or in Discord now?
He's not.
Foxy, we had a dickless little thieving prick come and start stealing shit, so it's probably gone.
I think we might be able to get by with just a hauler, and then Sidekick has a motorcycle. I think 8 people ought to do it. But yeah, hurry, because we're almost out. In fact, actually, I am going to go. We are out scooping the field, so I am going to go help with other stuff for a minute here. We actually are out scooping the field, so I'm going to go work on the containers after all.
Yeah, if you want to be
I'll come run cranes in a minute.
A crane sloot, yeah.
You said what?
Did you say sloot?
Yes.
You're going to call me a slut. Call me a slut.
Okay, crane slot.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what happened is that Meow put all the containers into a new stockpile because he put a codes in the codes channel, and that's why I'm so confused by where did the fucking containers go. I don't know why he made a new one, but he made a new one.
I was going to say, there was a crap ton of them yesterday.
Yeah, I think they're just in, like, they're in the princess is another castle is really what I'm saying here. Depot codes, which, yeah, okay, let's see here. Briggs, do you have our codes? Nope, now you do. Cool, and
so all these are good.
Oh, crap. I need to give y'all the code to the chorizo storage and all site. I forgot to do that.
Just pin it in the Discord channel. Or put it in the Discord channel, and one of us will pin it.
Do I have to physically be there to see the code?
Yes, if you didn't write it down, yes, rip you.
Dang it. Alright, next time I go up there, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Meow? Depot codes, DVI/clan.2, 752-654. Why is this not working?
Did you just you gotta recycle that?
I gotta recycle what?
The code.
That code that you just said out loud.
Someone is streaming.
No, it doesn't work. Like, it's fine because the code is invalid. Which is why I said it out loud.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's happening, but it's not working. It says Seaport.
Aaron, how many boats have you been doing? Oh, that one just left? Okay.
Yeah, just one since the last time I told you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
There's an...
Let me just check these.
I can't tell if chat was joking, but somebody said 15 minutes till sledge, and I don't believe that.
No.
No, it's in the contract. Whenever somebody asks how long till sledgehammers, if you have more than 100 hours in this game, you have to answer 15 minutes, or you get like, I don't know.
You get clan
you can never find a component field for the rest of your Foxhole career. You'll never see a component field with nodes.
Oh yeah, I know. I discovered that. You have to be online when the sledges drop, otherwise you get nothing.
Oh, thank you.
Or be like me and just go really, really far inland and just camp a mine. That's the only way I was able to get them.
Oh, Hannah is here.
Say hi to Hannah for me.
Hannah was some sauce.
And let me know when that field empties.
Hello, Hannah.
Hi, Nair. Oh wait, a field emptied, didn't it? What field are you guys at right now? How long ago was that?
The Scoopers went. It emptied like literally right now, and the Scoopers should be on their way to Bravo or Pussy.
Okay, let me know when. Let me know the last. So the last driver to leave the field that empties. Let me know that you're the last driver, just so I know that that's the end of the team maps for that field, please. Thank you.
Gotcha, I'm about to be there, so I'll
And
let
then
you know.
Scoopers, are we going to field Bravo or are we going to field Delta? I would suggest Bravo's closer, but let us know where you're going.
Okay, copy that, Poop. Thank you.
Mate, that's one more ship down.
Copy that.
I have a float bug.
I checked the crane. There are no T-mats in the crane.
Copy that. Thank you.
And you said we're going to Bussy?
I think so.
All right. Let me
Oh, God, it's not
get
doing the
across.
Yep. We're going to Bussy. At least Sidekick's going there.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I'm
and,
definitely.
for
I'm
this far
ripping
along,
up these.
Everybody should go into the field that is just north of the King.
Iron, 22 aluminum.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip up those bridges and bunkers and just put a fence there because that is. I didn't realize it was so cancerous to get across those little bridges. Except now, I don't know. It took me hours to build that, and I don't know if I want to destroy it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I would say the more important thing is we need to, at some point, drop an encampment and stuff on the field that is naked currently. Yeah, Alpha. Asbestos.
Gotcha. If somebody wants to help me with that, because it just takes forever to build that stuff up by yourself. But at some point, whenever we have downtime.
Yeah, we don't have downtime anytime soon.
Misfit, do you want me to ping for a tech runner?
I'll do it here in a second. I got it. Thank you. Y'all are doing the actual work. I'm just sitting here in a crane, so.
Basically what you're supposed to do at a port.
Having sat in that crane, I feel like that is the most stressful seat of a port, but you know, you do you.
No,
and you said there was nothing there, right? Copy that. Thank you.
I suppose one factor is that I still try to herd cats when I'm in that seat, and you just get me to herd cats when you're in that seat. So maybe it's not as stressful as I make it for myself because I'm an idiot. But what is delegation?
Oh no, you can do it for yeah. We're rolling today.
I'm gonna do a. I'll ping a check runner here in a second, and I'll get a shill out real quick.
Oh, by the way, if the containers are very close to the cranes here. I cannot easily get from one crane to the other.
Oh, copy that.
So if we can just...
Yep, I'll, can you at least, can you hook those at least, and, copy that.
Yeah, sure,
Can
no
you
problem.
increase that by 1? I'm changing our goal to 250 near. Because we're already at 42 and we've just started.
I have moved the goalpost. Pray I do not move them further.
Well, no, just because 250 sounds better than 200.
We have not reached 200, like, in the last days. So.
Yeah, but we got close. We did 183, so I guess I'll keep it at 200.
Yeah.
Okay, but what are you gonna do to celebrate if we hit 250?
I'll team kill nearsighted if we get to 250.
You do that anyway. How is that a fucking celebration? You just do that.
She will do it twice.
Thank you.
Oh, you team kill nearsighted repeatedly. That's totally different.
Yes. You should put a redeemable thing on your Twitch channel called Order 66, and every time you do it, I'll just get near.
Motherfucker!
Amazing.
I can't even be mad because it's hashtag fucking content, but fuck you. And the flatbed you wrote in on.
The fact that you logged in, like, I gave the worst excuse because I was like, hey, you should log back in. And you were like, why? And I was like, oh,
I mean, to be clear, I knew what was going to happen, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because maybe you're not in cahoots with her, but you're in fucking cahoots with her. like, I felt like the chance was like over under 70% that I was going to get murdered, 30% that people were just like, oh God, I don't want to move these flatbeds. Can we please get an extra pair of hands?
Nope, definitely in cahoots.
Like, I'm not an idiot. I just like to trust people until they give me a reason not to. And yeah.
Oh, you should.
You're saying I was an idiot to trust you? Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
I am mashing up the placement of these crates. This is terrible. But at least
I feel like the person who like. When it comes to container stacking, I feel like the person who judges Thoms the most is Thom. You were a little obsessive with organizing those.
I don't know. I've come to some of the fields and they're like all diagonal to each other, and I'm like, just put them next to each other.
That's just like whatever. I'm referring to like you should see what happens when Thom gets some time to like restack all the empties at the port.
Oh yeah, it is. In my opinion, it's like chaotic at the moment.
Yep, thank you for the help. Oh, hold on, they left a sleeper. Does it count as an accident if it's a sleeper?
No.
No.
How this works.
Wait, what the fuck? Wow, look at that.
Oh yeah, nearsighted. The things Chronos Pro were Meow and I did those.
Oh, okay. So they all made it to the port?
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, this is chaos for me. I don't like how I stacked these.
I know you don't like how you stacked them. I can tell just like watching you on stream, like obsessively like moving your containers a couple feet over. It's brain body language.
I have downtime now, so I can fix this.
I'm at my daily commend limit. But I have so many left to give.
Group is life, group is love. Nice.
I'm not gonna bully them. I was gonna do a shill that was like, "Are you not confused about the difference between sausage and chorizo?"
Let us teach you.
Fuck.
No tech yet on the new site.
I think not.
Oh, you're
Copy
getting
that, thank you.
hugs and Logi chat.
Aw.
It's cooked again. Good thing. I need my hammers back. I don't.
Oh, why did we reset the counter earlier? Who died?
We haven't reset the counter. That was Aaron drowning.
Oh, we were 15 minutes. Oh, Aaron drowned 15 minutes ago. I see. Ill skissue.
Also, if anybody wants the submachine gun, I may have accidentally put 300 of them in my bunker base.
Amazing.
The fuck? Did you not check how many were in a crate?
I did not. I just loaded the truck up with them, and then I hit deposit, and it was like, you added 300. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was.
You're like, oh, SMGs sound nice. Let's have some SMGs. Oh my god. What have I done? Okay, but you're still not as like smooth-brained as the person who supplied 200 120 millimeter shells to Fort Red last night. Bruh. My brother in Christ, we won't have the guns for another week.
It's in preparation for those land gunboats.
I did
Land
preemptively stockpile gas mask filters, because I know those go through crazy amounts once that's unlocked.
I have always found it an interesting choice that you can make the filters but not the gas masks instead of the gas masks and not the filters.
It is really confusing that it lets you make things that can't be used. Like, I feel like they should just be unlocked when the item is unlocked.
I think it makes sense because you know, it's ammo, really.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's the inverse. Is that you can make storm cannons, but you can't make the ammo for the storm cannons. And then you can make the ammo for the gas mask, but you can't make the gas mask. Like, I don't know why one, and like, why not at least be consistent about how you gate tech, you know?
Oh, that's because the I don't know.
I swear to God, if you say breath, if this conversation devolves into telling me about breath play again.
What?
Yeah. Do you think it's an appropriate amount of time to shill? When's the last time I shilled?
Time to shill what? You shilled chorizo just a minute ago. I can scroll up in Logi chat and see it.
Yeah. Let me inspect these. Make sure there's no T-mats in them.
Almost got you. Almost got you.
Oh, are you helping us, Scroop?
Can you lock this?
Is Crazy Gamers helping us with... Let me invite them.
That sounds...
Hey, has Nier, do you know, has Crazy Gamers been out there helping? Like they just showed up with a truck. I
have not a damn clue.
Okay,
I'm at the construction yard.
Can you explain the thing to them then, real quick? In squad, I just invited them.
I'm not. Oh, I see. Hey, Crazy Gamers. Thanks for coming to help. Depending on what you want to do, I think there's multiple jobs right now. We might need another flatbed driver.
They just got a flatbed.
Oh, you just got a flatbed. Perfect. Everybody is scrapping field Bravo, which is the field north of the King. You should be able to follow another flatbed if you're not sure how to get there. Oh, it's not Bravo. Where are we scrapping?
Bravo is not north of the King, is it?
Bravo's north of the King. It's north of the King Town Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
No,
I guess. Yeah. Sorry, skill issue.
I'm being corrected by people who are incorrect.
Eat me.
Foxy.
But,
Foxy
yeah,
got.
follow any other flatbeds if you're not sure. And also, as a driver, there will be tech mats in the crane. Please check the crane for iron or aluminum. Put them in your pants and bring them to the port. Thank you.
Yes, I need all tech mats, please. We're keeping we're trying to keep very detailed stats on what gets dropped where, or what gets dropped where. So just make sure those get back to me, please. Sorry, what's up?
No, Ecto. Asking Ecto what I can do for him today.
I would just say pretty quick. Do you want me to break off and run some of the crates to convert into B-mats for the bunkers?
I think we have plenty. We have like we
did
have
you
plenty.
count those two, mate? The one we gave to Foxy and the one we
Yes.
gave to Tuni?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I just thought I'd ask because somebody mentioned that we needed them like a couple hours ago.
We have a driver in this call?
We have a bunch of B-mats. Here, I don't think so. Wait, is Briggs still here? I think
Briggs, are you scooping or driving?
There were no containers to pick up, so I switched to scooping temporarily. My chart's still here.
Okay.
Poop is stopping.
Yeah, Poop stopped. We'll see how we're doing.
I like the stacking way more now.
If you guys need
Yeah, because I noticed that when we switch to a field, the drivers have nothing to do because all the containers at the new field are empty. So I usually switch out.
if you guys need.
Anyway, if you start driving again, I was just going to request don't take empties from the port. Instead, take empties from the yard. Just going to mix in a couple.
Okay.
Because I went around and did a count, and we're still at 70, which is acceptable, but not
no
great.
idea what he said because people were talking here.
Oh, sorry. I'll mute. Sorry. To answer your question, Racuin, not a lot going on. We're just doing chorizo, so, you know, getting rid of fulls, taking empties, turning them into fulls. Yeah, just kind of. Our goal today is to get 200 crates delivered. We're at 49 right now, so, you know, that's the current situation. And yeah. But yeah, anyway.